All right, 8:30 is the time on the clock. Thanks for staying with us here at this 8 o'clock hour. Well, happening today, we're going to trade in those winter blues, Sam, for some spring, summer garden vibes. I need it. We all need it. And we're talking about the West Michigan Home and Garden Show. It's back this weekend.
Yes, it's back. Of the crews over the last 4 days building these gardens for you. And now meteorologist Amber Twardy is on the ground. Amber, I know exactly what it smells like, what it feels like in there right now. That sense of spring back in the air. It feels good, doesn't it?
Sam, Deja, yeah, it's been really nice after we've had a pretty rough winter so far to be able to kind of get this first taste of spring. We've been spending our morning in gardens, but let's talk about the home part of the Home and Garden Show. We're joined this morning by Patric Richardson, better known as the laundry evangelist.
Right.
So
Hallelujah.
What does that mean?
That I go around and tell people how to do their laundry. There's so many things that we think, and just a small tweak can make our laundry so much better and also make it more fun. I admit that it's my favorite chore, but it's not everyone's favorite chore. But I think if you come and we chat, I can at least make you fall in like with laundry, even if I can't make you fall in love with it.
I love it. Yeah, something that you've been mentioning throughout this morning too that I know is a tip I need to kind of take to heart. Detergent. We're using too much of it.
Oh my gosh. So when you go buy detergent, you fill up that little cup and it says this much for a full load and this much for a small load. Yeah, we need to go to that much. For a full load of laundry, you need 2 tablespoons of detergent, and that's it. No fabric softener, no scent beads, and no dryer sheets.
The no scent beads too. Yeah, there's a lot of products that can go into our washers and dryers nowadays, but I know that there's also maybe something that people already have at home that we can use instead.
Oh, there's so many things, because don't even get me started on the uses of vinegar, but instead of dryer sheets, because it's dry, I live in Minnesota, so we have a similar climate, and the winter's really dry and things get staticky, and people use dryer sheets. Well, instead of dryer sheets, you can actually use a ball of aluminum foil. Here, I'll give you one.
Thanks.
So what you do is you take a yard of aluminum foil and you roll, and you want to roll from the edges toward the middle. And what we're going for is we want a ball that's about the size of an apple. So then you throw this in the dryer, and for the next 30 to 60 trips through the dryer, this will absorb static better than anything you have ever used in your life. In fact, if you have a pet, the first time you do this, there will be enough lint in the lint trap that you could knit another pet.
I'm gonna need that desperately. Actually,
yeah, it's a great trick. It absorbs static. It's safe for the dryer. People always ask me, is it safe? The dryer's the oven. It's not the microwave. You can absolutely put aluminum foil in it, but it'll absorb static, and it just makes the process so much simpler and so much greener, because then when you're done with this, you just toss it in recycling and make a new one.
Yeah, simpler, greener, not to mention cheaper, because some of those pet detergent sheets or dryer sheets, they're expensive.
They're so expensive, and spend more time buying treats for the pet. Spend the money on the pet, and use something cheap.
Yeah,
for the dryer.
Yeah, there's a lot of little hints and tips that you are giving people throughout this weekend too.
Yeah, all weekend long I'm going to tell you about, vinegar and aluminum foil and lemon juice and all these things that you can use that are greener and they're cleaner, and quite frankly they're easy. And I think that all chores, like laundry, become a lot more fun when you get great results. If you don't have the tools or you don't have the knowledge, you don't get great results, and it gets really frustrating. When you get great results and you win, it's fun.
Yeah. What's some of the feedback that you've heard from people after they kind of put some of these tips, they implement them into their lives?
Well, the first thing is people think that I'm nuts, because they're like, really, laundry? But then I've had people come back and they're like, I did it and it worked. And I'm like, yeah, or it's something precious. My favorite thing is when somebody says, I saved my granddaughter's Taylor Swift sweatshirt, and she's the hero. So, it's fun. So if you have something, come and we'll chat about it.
Yeah. Do you have tips on stains as well?
Most of my tips are on stains. It's the biggest section. So I can tell you how to get out red wine. I can tell you how to get out chocolate and barbecue sauce and lipstick. All the things you think can't come out, I can totally tell you. And 90% of the time, it's something that's in your kitchen.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, come out this weekend to get all of that information. I know that I'm definitely need a couple of those tips as well. Now, throughout this morning, we've been enjoying gardens, all of the different things that you can enjoy too as you're coming out to the Home and Garden Show. You can find more information on how you can visit on our website, 13onyourside.com. For now, live in Grand Rapids, I'm meteorologist Amber Twardy.